One of the great professional experiences I've had was being on that committee.
Everybody would agree one of the most unique things in college athletics and athletics more generally.
It's normally a 4-year period, and I was sort of in a time frame that they wanted to adjust some periods with some of the members, so we had less people leaving at one time.
Well, I was fortunate to come through a process that works within the NCAA through the administration cabinet. In conversation with our conference, our executive council decided they would like to put me forward for the position. I made my way through the administration cabinet and was very fortunate to be voted on the committee of 10 folks who are the men's basketball committee.
Members of the committee are generally administrators or either commissioners. It's good if you have some basketball experience, but not necessary.
All committee work, including men's basketball committee, is voluntary. So I have a whole other job to do, which I love. And I think the simple answer to that is you have a great staff.
The committee takes a lot of time. There are a lot of meetings, not just during selection weekend, but prior to that. And the committee is responsible not only for selecting teams, but selecting sites, the oversight of officiating. It took a lot of work, but it was all well worth it.
Two main things we do. One, we're responsible for selection and seeding of the men's basketball tournament every year. We're also responsible for overseeing the operations of the championship, including the Final Four.
I might have seen a week, maybe 100 teams play. It's that invaluable to be able to see teams play.
From here, we're in straight monitoring mode, where we're each assigned a number of conferences that we're responsible to monitor, watch games, track data, understand who's performing where, to make the most informed decisions on the 37 at-large bids that we'll decide on in March.
As committee members, we're not only responsible for certain leagues, which we report out on, but you need to evaluate that team or your teams from your league against teams across country.
I have 3 primary conferences and 4 secondary conferences. So my primary conferences are the Big West, the Western Athletic Conference, and the Patriot League. And my responsibility in those 3 conferences is just to have a knowledge base of what those teams are doing and how they're performing throughout the season.
I think it's interesting to know that the committee members, when they go in that room to make the decision, they leave their egos at the door.
There's a culture on the committee where everybody sort of takes off their parochial hat when they walk in the room, and there really is a responsibility, not only to the tournament, but to the game of men's basketball.
Jamie was very excited about being, and I was excited for him. I think Jamie will do a wonderful job. He's extremely enthusiastic about the game of basketball. Those are the type of committee members that you need.
It really captures the American psyche in a way that very few other things do for a period of time.